Okay. Marker. Okay, so it has been some time, but we are going to continue and try to finish Age of Wonders 4 Dragon Dawn. Now, the last time I played this on stream, the game, we were hitting an issue, and we're on freaking turn 221, where the game was super, super laggy. And the problem was just because I removed the 150 turn restriction off of the game to allow me to not have to worry about that. I don't have to win by turn 150. Time was not a problem. And then what I proceeded to do was there was 3 dragons versus 3 dragons. These two are just, they joined random people. They were uninvolved. Right now, this guy hates me because he allied with a dragon that declared war on me, and she dislikes me, but she doesn't hate me. And so I just started building up. And anytime the dragons asked me if I would ally with them, I was just like, maybe. And I just kept saying that to everybody until eventually I got strong enough to hold this area and I started fighting everyone. So I was like, I'm going to be the last man standing. So first off, last time on stream, the nature dragon was down here. I went and took out their capital. And all of the other towns that dragon had became free cities, and I started, schmoozing with them. And then I just went north, and there was like a red dragon here and a purple one, and I took them out. Funny enough, the purple one didn't defend our capital, so I destroyed the capital, which was the quest objective. But she kept running around the map destroying stuff. I had to chase her down, destroyed her, and then it said she lost, and then all her other cities became free cities. So because I went bing, 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 and I took out Nature Dragon, red and purple, this teal dragon's the only dragon left. So the last thing for the win condition for this map, which is the map that came with the DLC that focuses on the dragons, is to take out the last dragon, or form an alliance with it. But, our violence has taken us this far. The other two don't matter. Also, as a result of defeating those other dragons off stream, the lag is pretty much gone. And no longer do we have the problem where at the end of a turn, I have to wait like 2 minutes for the enemy AI, because it's like, there was 17 enemies and it's turned 221. They had like 50 cities. No longer do I have to wait for them to, do all of that stuff. Outpost founded, palisade walls, rainbow clover, that's fine. Responded heroes joined. We had a hero die, so I have the option to get another one. I'm not really worried about that right now. These are all... Also, another thing, because this is turn 221, we are extremely developed. We've got basically, like, the whole tree. We've got so many tomes. So many tomes. We have got dirty amounts of magic. The race that I rule over has got like 42 enchantments on it. They are just, they all look like Guild MM. They're all just glowing with the might of the sun and a bunch of other different colored stars. Like, I have not having to do like a lot of manual battles anymore because I have just stockpiled so, like, look at my money and my magic. Like, I've got so much right now. So tonight's goal is to, let's see, where's her capital? We're looking for the one there, that golden goblet thing. Our goal is to get there. So we need to get over there, which is going to take a bit of time, but we're gonna start heading over there. And we need to be careful of spelljammers. If we get caught in an area where they've got spelljammers, we could be in trouble. 2 fiend units of the same tier in the target army fight each other. One dies, the other transforms to a fiend to the one tier level higher than before. Fight for power. Okay. Stone skin for 3 turns. Yeah, sure, whatever. Stone skin is done. We're just instantly doing research. Tome of beasts, sure. Chip, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
It is the beasts that shall inherit.
Wild speaker. Oh god, so many researches are getting done instantly. Respond to hero, no. Okay. And turn. Well, look on the bright side. He's facing you guys now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Starting to research. So confusion. Alright. And you come over here. Alright, so we're in my region, so my heroes are able to use the teleporters now. Not this one. That one. Okay. And that one. These are the 3 armies that I've been running around with that stay together. Windborne Scouts. Unit enchantment. Grants enchanted units flying mounts. Okay. I'm just grabbing whatever tomes I see at this point.
When faith
I've heard that in a
heals the
future
embers of
update,
what-
you'll have to, like, when you choose certain tomes, you can't choose... Like, once you've chosen a certain number of tomes, you can't choose others to make your choices more meaningful. And honestly, I think that's probably a good idea, because right now we're just, like, a god of all magic. Wait, is this a teal army? Oh yeah, this is... Okay, so I'm no ally... Wait, am I an ally? Who is this? 7 turns until breach. Oh, yeah. This is actually... Okay, so this is one of the cities that became a free city when I killed one of the other dragons. And I gave them Whispering Stone, so we're on friendly terms, and they're getting attacked by that last dragon. Alright, well that's cool. That gives me a chance to go hit her in the back. Alright, so I'll head up there. Arcane Research. Animal Kinship. Makes the target race more bestial and connected to animals. They get damage bonuses when next to an animal. I'm next to an animal. Convent. Another tome already, okay.
The fervor of righteousness is a gift unto your subject.
I asked my wife to rate my listening skills. She said you're an 8 on a scale of 10. I still don't know why she wants me to urinate on a skeleton. That's not listening skills. That's like, you've got really bad hearing and need to go to a doctor. Oh man, we were just tearing through these tomes. Alright, this city has made a throne. Let's see, make a convent, make a tribunal. Outpost, let's make palisade walls, that's fine. Hero to join, no, and end turn. Oh, alright, this is a spare army. You try to beat this guy. We lost the Reaper? No, that's not acceptable. Okay. Muck equals library. Right now, yeah. Alright. Let's see. This army's got a whole bunch of extremely high-level bannermen, and 1 Reaper, and 1 hero. So I'm summoning one of my favorite spells. It's called Totem of the Wild, and for 3 turns it summons a horde of low-level creatures. But if you just keep summoning the Totem of the Wild, you can try to overrun an enemy. Can't use Mass Rejuvenation because you're in an enemy zone of control. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's try auto now, see what happens. So the bannermen are running around and doing buffs on my units. He did regen on himself. The Reaper tried to use Finger of Death on a unit, which is an instant kill, but it's easy to resist. Hey Muck, hope you're doing well. I think your content is awesome, especially when it comes to Guild Wars 2. However, I'm pretty disappointed with the recent changes to Druid. I hope they don't keep them that way. I saw you created new builds, honestly. Are you happy with the changes? Not really. So like, even with the, I feel like it's really tricky to make a build right now that either doesn't have to go into astral form and use it up for boons, or doesn't have to just constantly you do pet swap on cooldown in order to keep up boons. And both of those feel pretty awful. So, no, I'm not wild about it. There's a few cool things, like the Eclipse trait that makes the Condi Druid what it is pretty cool. But the changes to the playstyle of Support Druid, I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, it's viable, you can still do it, it works. It's not a dead class. But I don't enjoy the playstyle that they're trying to force. Okay, I just lost the Golem Attendants. I would really like that Reaper to live. What is going on? Gilded. Oh my god, the golden golem turned the Reaper to gold. It can't do anything. That's a bummer. Does that remove gilded? No, I don't think it does. Horde of level 1 pickies just took out a fire giant. Oh, what a day. Alright, the Gilded just wore off. Oh, nice. He's hitting one of the Summon Totem instead of the Reaper. That's perfect. Perfect. Pretty sure we got this in the bag now. After a certain point, you just get like a critical mass of low-level units because of the Totem of the Wild spam. And they get overrun. You just have to get there. Like, even though this army is kind of just like a whatever army, the fact that I can back it up with my spells makes it way, way, way more powerful. As long as I live a couple turns. Hey Muck, I hope it gets to the point it's on its way for the new Fractal. I'm really wondering what the new strats are for Bone Skinner. The Bone Skinner strat is the same as it was. It's just... if you were running it with a Heal Scourge, the Heal Scourge can save the teammates less often. It can still do what it did before, like pull you out of a puddle that was going to kill you, but not as often as it did before. Like, it's got... essentially, the pull has a longer cooldown. But yeah. I don't know that the strat has changed at all. I will say, you mentioned the, sorry, you mentioned the Get to the Point video. Yes, actually, I finished it yesterday. I finished my part of it yesterday. Noxie was editing it today and said she thinks she'll be done with it tomorrow. And then it'll go into early access, and then it'll go live soon after. But yeah, we have been hard at work on that. Greater corpse consumption? Yuck. Need one more point in this section. Avenging Winds? There's so many options because of all the tomes we've gotten on this guy. You have 69 spells ready to cast. Nice. These guys have so many enchants on them. Thanks for Giddy for the community. No problem. I'm glad y'all enjoy my work. Otherwise, I would have to find another job. Am I let's see, learn stuff left. Yeah. Like, for Condi Druid benching 42.7k, is that with the Soul Beast Dagger or without it? I think it's going to do way better with the Soul Beast Dagger. Oh, wait, that's just like one Balor? What the heck? Okay. Flashy. I don't see the dragon in that mess, so that's just some of the dragon's armies. Let's see, set production, convent, tribunal. Set production, convent, right? So these cities were fully built up all the way to the max, but now all of a sudden there's a few new things that they can build because of those tomes that we just researched. So they've got like a few new options now. Not sure where, I guess I'll put teleporter there for now. If you ever need a new job, you do great working front desk at Hotel Mug. Thanks, Banana. You're like the Spider-Man meme holding back the train when it comes to the community, the direction of the last year's patches. That is extremely high praise, and I thank you for that. I don't know that I've done that much. Like, that makes it sound like, you know, they were about to give Firebrand 20 more stacks of stability, and I convinced them not to. Like, I haven't had any impact on the game like that. Alright, so here's where it gets tricky. We need to, like, for example, if I go to Astral Shattering, I can't cast because it says it's blocked by a Spelljammer. Okay, so we gotta find the Spelljammers. Do we have Awaken the Forest? Yeah, we do. Alright. There we go. Boom. Instant army. Alright, where are the jammers? Teleporter, Summoning Well. I don't know if that's so well. Spelljammer, right there. Okay, so now if I try to do that, now I can nuke that. Okay. Alright. Alright, so now my spells now work in that region. And keeping sanity is still part of the discussion. I mean, I'll also say, like, one, again, thank you for the kind words. And I'll keep doing my thing, because I like what I'm doing. So if other people like what I'm doing, that's great. But, you know, I can make simple guides for encounters and boss fights, and just talk about my opinions, and tell people how to play the 1 or 2 classes I play, because I certainly don't play all of them. Shattering. Just gonna start messing up this. Let's see. There's a teleporter up there. Let's check that out. The Astral Shattering just basically rips open reality there, and then a bunch of Cthulhu stuff comes out. So it's like a neutral army, and it destroys that tile. Costs a ton of mana, but we've got 28,000 of it. I don't think Just because of the time that this game took, I don't think I'll ever play a game again with like this many limitations removed and get to this point in the game where we're just like God mode, because it's just it's ridiculous. It's like a Magic the Gathering Planeswalker, but we're masters of all five colors. It's like, what? It's a bit much. All right, I'll skip the construction because at this point it's really not necessary. I could do some like really minor like improvements on some provinces, which would be like a 0.01% damage increase. It's actually nice to see a more like just do this than a way to in-depth monologue of why you need to stand 38 degrees parallel to the travel water, etc. Oh, you're talking about like the get to the point guides? Oh yeah, I mean I basically make the guides how I would want the guide told to me, and that's just what came out. Guess there's a reason for the time limit after all. Yeah. The thing was, oh, what's this? Baroness Umzish Nightcaller, she's like a ghost, appeals to your honor regarding her deceased hero, Umdara Nightcaller. The feud between Zahatur and your empire has been relentless. We grieve for the fallen, and would regard it as a sign of benevolence if you honored her death and returned her remains to us. Relations, increased relation. Honestly, I wouldn't mind increasing relations with a free city just to get them out of my hair, so sure, here we go. Okay. Alright, we've caught up to some of the armies. And there's the dragon right there. If we take out the dragon and the capital city in the same turn, or if like one's dead and then we kill the other and they're both dead at the same time, it doesn't have to be simultaneously, then I believe we win. There we go. This map has a lot of players. It's a big map. Yeah, it's massive. And I removed all of the methods that could have made it a short game. I don't regret it though, it's been fun. But yeah, it did result in me having to play it a bit off stream because it was like, when I would end my turn, it would take 2 minutes for all the computers to take theirs, and it was like, I was really aware of how much time we were wasting just waiting on stream. Alien EXE, what's up, buddy? Hello, thank you. Welcome. Just got here, are you planning on streaming tomorrow night? Every night that is on a day that ends in Y. I haven't skipped a day in 5 years, Box. Hello, hello, Alien. Welcome. Hope you had a good evening. Alright, so we don't need to destroy this city. I mean, if we do, that's great and all, but we don't really need to. We need to take out the dragon, and then we gotta run over and take out that city. Oh my god. This is what endgame looks like. 27 researches per turn. I was thinking you might not stream tomorrow night, only tomorrow morning. No, I haven't made any. You talk about like because of 4th of July or something? No, the only thing that my family's doing for 4th of July is just getting annoyed at fireworks. That's it. Even the people I know in my like friends and family circles that served in the military, they hate 4th of July because they've got like PTSD and they hate fireworks. Alright, so it's doing an auto battle between me and the enemy dragon. And if we lose anything critical, I'll redo it on manual, but if we lose something that's not critical, for the sake of speed, I'll just accept it. But we are really strong right now. July ends in Y? Oh gosh, the day ends in Y and the month? I'll have to do 2 streams tomorrow. Okay? The dragon is currently dead and respawning. Thinking. Alright. Okay. So, I believe, let me zoom out. Yep, there's the chalice. That's the quest objective. So that's the city that that dragon started with. Okay. Immolate spell learned. Gilding Blast. Darkshire, Temple of the Exalted. Alright, where's that one? There he is. Okay, and I'm guessing, let's do Astral Shattering here. Blocked by Spelljammer. Okay, so this town has a jammer somewhere we have to take out. Seed of Astral, Fortress, Fishery, Harbor, Farm. Farm, Forest, Bountiful Wheels, Lightning Spire. Please don't be this. Shifting Spire. Wait, what? So confused. I don't... Does the Shifting Spire count as a jammer? Adds Bone Dragon. Wizard's Bombardment. Enemies cannot cast spells in combat in domain. Okay. So... I need to come over here and then swing in there with a hero. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Corella! Alright, so let's do Awaken the Forest on this tile. And take the forest. I just stole this man's forest. And just start destroying provinces. Alright, so I actually, you know, as Banana would say, I've save scummed the few times I've ever lost my main hero. So I don't know how long it takes to respawn. Any of your other heroes, if you lose them, they go into the enemy's crypt or dungeon. And then if you have to, like, get them back. But if you can't, you just get a new hero. But I don't know how long it takes for the main dragons to respawn if they die a few times. Honestly, in this playthrough, I don't know that the nature dragon, my nature dragon, has died that many times. Like, I've been pretty cautious with it. I'm wondering if it's possible to unlock every single spell. Let's see. Destroy that, and destroy that. Just you skip your turn. Alright. Thought you meant in general. No, I mean in this game. Like, I've been pretty careful. Like on turn 1, turn 2, those first few battles were the riskiest ones, because you don't want to lose one of your starting units, because it's like such a pain to replace them that early in the game. But after that, I've just been careful about picking my battles until the point where I was steamrolling. You can unlock everything except the tier 5 books, only one of those. Yeah, I think I got an Astral book. There was some... Dude, I have so many enchants. Hold on, let me show you... How many active enchants do I have? I'm spending 1,400 mana on active enchants every turn. Cosmic Overdrive was a tier 5 arcane thing, plus 30% to damage of all units in your race, and very fast movement. Yeah, that one was pretty sweet. What? During diplomatic negotiations, Magistrate Ilaria of Sublime invites you and Magistrate Komodos Polaris of Cradle to an evening of friendly chatter. As evening progresses, they start to argue. The Astral sees a flat plane, you dolt, Ilaria yells, gesturing wildly. No, it's a sphere, stretching in every direction. Komodo slams his hand on the table. They both turn to you, expecting a dragon daddy to settle their quarrel. What will you say to end the escalating argument? Attempt a Astral Affinity check, 100% chance to cast a projection of the Astral Sea that is flat and spherical. You create a beautiful paradox. They both gain massive allegiance with you. My magic is too good. Alright. These guys are... Oh, wait a minute. Shoot.